Thanks, Jenna. Well, a new season of the Canadian series Arctic Air begins this week. It stars award-winning Winnipeg actor Adam Beach as the co-owner of an airline in Yellowknife. Adam joins us now. Thank you for being here.
Hey, pleasure's mine. Thank you.
So tell us about the show. Very exciting. The second season is about to start tomorrow night.
Yes. What people are going to find is it takes 3 months after the fact of our last episode of the first season. And the first episode's a forest fire, and a lot of people are going to see there's a lot more adventure and action in this season that we're doing.
Excellent. Sounds very interesting. Now, you have worked a lot in American films and American TV as well. Why do you choose to stay here in Canada and work?
Well, I think it's important in just the reality of being Canadian and wanting to share with Canadians that we can be of a success here also. And plus there's a unique experience of Canadian content and how we approach telling a story that I really enjoy. And I was lucky to come across a show like Arctic Air that really, resembles the Canadian content, the landscape, and the identity of a First Nations man in a community. And it's important to, get a good, image of a Native man throughout the little small televisions of communities up north.
Well, that's just it. You take your work away from the screen and you actually go into the community and you do a lot with youth. Why is that important for you?
Well, growing up, I've always wanted to find my own role models, and I found that actors on television and film really inspired me to change my life and really wanted to express myself. And I was lucky to fall into the entertainment, and here I am wanting to just share my story, but also help a younger generation that would love to see more motivation in their communities, more ideas, and helping them explore their passion.
Well, and we've seen with you as a very successful and well-accomplished First Nations man get involved in the Idle No More movement that we've been seeing a lot of in recent weeks across the country. Yeah. Why is that important for you to support?
Well, I think Idle No More is just changing the consciousness that we all have about who we are as people in Canada, but not only as Canadians, but as Aboriginal people. And it's taken its form as a worldwide education platform through internet, through Twitter, to show the Indigenous revolution, I guess you can call it. But I would say that Idle No More is bringing the truth of the history of peoples within how they deal with their Indigenous cultures around the world. And I find Idle No More is not going to stop because technology has allowed us to tell our stories. There was a female Native woman who was teaching at a university, and she did an hour of showing the importance of our treaties and how the government has tried to change it, to cut our services, to give us a little or give us more, and try to get rid of their responsibilities. And for me, I wouldn't have got that teaching if it wasn't for Twitter or somebody tweeting this educational piece, and I think that's what's happening right now.
Well, I got to ask you very quickly here. Chief Teresa Spence from the Attawapiskat First Nation, she of course is on a hunger strike, and Prime Minister Stephen Harper has agreed to meet with her and other First Nations leaders on Friday. Do you have any sort of idea or what you hope to see come out of that?
Well, I just hope that the leadership that we look forward to in being a part of this meeting, who are friends of mine, that really understand that the grassroots are behind them and are asking for the government to just be responsible for the treaty process and our involvement of coming together to sharing the economic development. And I'm hoping that it's not this whole well, we'll give you this, but you have to get rid of this, because education is on the line. And I'd hate to see that my children and future grandchildren would have their treaty rights of education taken away by moving it to the province level And it's all about responsibility. It's all about the government living up to the treaty rights that were here for us to prosper with the idea of what Canada is supposed to represent.
Well, thank you so much, Adam, for making time with us. And once again, the second season of Arctic Air premieres tomorrow night. Thank you so much.
Thank you.